on.
I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it
It's
happened
weird that it
twice,
happened
right?
twice, right?
I feel like that was a reverse.
Do that sound now.
I feel like that was a
Recording in
reverse
progress.
critical role where the DM says to the players try to break them instead of the other way around.
Yep.
This is the second time this has happened in a
Oh,
town
my.
I live in. What is happening?
So weird.
I live next to one. It hasn't gotten busted yet, but it's there. Actually, I live next to 2, possibly 3.
Wow.
Yep,
Yeah.
Back when I was in high school, one got busted, and as of last week, one got
Another
busted.
one did.
I'm very confused.
I haven't lived in this town, but I've been situated in 2 towns that a hairdresser has been busted for.
For what?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Serving things that aren't on the menu.
No, just holding it. First one had about 15 grand's worth. This one had 100K's worth.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
And I'm just
right.
like, okay. All right.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, I'm
So,
sorry, not last week, as of yesterday. My bad.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Recording in progress.
That was
Thank you.
so long ago.
It's fine.
You're welcome.
All right, so as we begin, you all made that group decision to go back into the town once more and go towards the platinum mine of Vermeillon and see if you can weed out the source of these mean locks. Possibly get it under control. See what you can find. You currently find yourselves at the entrance of this old abandoned mine. It's accessible. You can get in through the entrance. It might take a little bit of climbing to get through, but you are able to pull yourselves through the gaping hole of the mountainside.
Right. As we enter, Ling's going to set up their drift globe in that same cloaked over way so it doesn't emit a bunch of light, but enough to see the local area.
It is still somewhat dimly lit around you. Naturally, about 30 feet inside the mine, you can see, and then past that is just darkness. So you set up your globe, set to go into the cave. As you all gather up your courage, and if you would like, you can. Well, I can probably share and show you guys all the map. Let's adjust our share here.
Oh boy.
I hate when it does this. I hate when it does this. When I try to press share and it doesn't want to give me the particular. There it is. Now you're showing me the page I want to share. Do.
Okay.
All right.
Is that a railway? Can we see the railway, or is that just on the map?
You can see there's a slight. It looks like probably was used for mine carts. It's broken up. There are moments where you can see some tracks or some parts where you see nothing but dirt.
Okay.
The mine is damp and dark, and you hear the sound of dripping water echoing from deep within. The light fades faster than it should as you move deeper until you're wrapped in an oppressive gloom and shadow.
Whoa.
Is there a marching order?
I'm pretty tanky. I'll be up first unless anybody has any other ideas.
I'll be like, how wide is the mine shaft?
It looks in most places to be about 10 feet wide. In other places, it opens up to about 15. But
So
it's
we could
pretty
do
narrow.
2 by 2.
Dang,
Yeah.
do I still
By
have
two.
10 hit points?
No,
No,
you
you-
had you guys had a long rest. You can
Yeah.
make sure you mark a long rest on your character sheet. And also, due to awesome RP last week with the set in feral Mimi, everyone should have inspiration.
What?
Awesome!
Sweet.
Nice.
Because that was so much fucking fun. I am so excited that you guys allowed me that opportunity.
That was
That was
great.
crazy.
The DM in me was very pleased.
I would like to be beside Ling.
Okay. Kendall and Mimi, I'm guessing you two are following right behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wakazashi drawn.
All right. You eventually come up as you are walking. And it does get narrower in some places, but you know, it's a mine.
Reggie and I'll trade off between going first on the narrows.
Okay.
Yep.
They called it a mine. And you notice that ahead of you, you can continue to go straight, or you can tuck back around. There's another way down behind you to the right.
Can I make an investigation or survival check to check for prints, footprints, or tracks to see if either way has more or less tracks than the other?
Sure.
I would like to assist and give Ling advantage.
As you are doing this, though,
Yes.
I do need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw as you guys are going into the mine.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
because that went
Great.
so good last time.
I'll do the wisdom save first.
Shit.
Yeah, you have to do the saves first. Sorry.
That is
Not good. Do I use my inspiration now?
Save it for later, when you might need it.
Yeah, 7.
7, 4.
Wisdom save. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I see Mimi doing this, and I'm like, oh, lovely.
19.
Kendall, what did you? 19. Okay,
9.
9.
Oh no! Oh no!
Kendall, Mimi, and Ling.
Yes.
Just so you are aware, if you're making any intelligence or wisdom-based checks as you're heading through this mine, they are with disadvantage.
Cool.
Because that eerie paranoid feeling as you're entering the mine, getting worse. Start to feel that creeping feeling on the back of your neck, like maybe you're being watched.
Okay.
Yep. It's not fun to be here.
I'm just imagining this as like a TV show pans to Ling, Mimi, and Kendall, who are just like frightened as fuck, and there's just Renju.
Mm-hmm.
Stone face.
This is Dean from Supernatural standing next to the Scooby-Doo gang. Like that's what we got going on.
So, quick question.
Okay.
Am I allowed to make a survival, or does it have to be investigation to check the tracks? And would that be a straight roll since Renji gave me advantage?
It would be a straight roll.
Okay.
Survival should be fine.
Okay, in that case, it is a 16 for survival.
Okay.
Checking for tracks.
All right. Let me just see real quick. It doesn't seem like there's too much of there's a lot down here. There's a lot of dust. There's a lot of dirt. There are tracks going to and like going up. There's a couple things going down, not as much going down that area. And it's hard to tell the difference between like what's a creature, what's a random animal that's come down here.
Well, it seems like most of the tracks head out that way, and I point. I'm just gonna call it north.
That's fair. That's
Seems
fair.
like most of the tracks are going north. There's a little bit of tracks that go south, so maybe that's a doesn't have an outlet or is a shallower shaft.
Do we want to deal with everything in the mine or just go straight to the source, though?
Well, I know we're on a little bit of a time constraint, considering Mimi has already had the dream that starts it. I'm not feeling super comfortable right now.
Yeah, no, not, yeah, that, me, neither whatsoever.
As much as I'd like to loot everything, I think we should probably get to the source first and maybe loot on the way out if we have a chance.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. It'll be like a little reward.
Yeah.
Renji looks to Kindle. You good?
It's very creepy in here. I don't like it.
And then source it is. Alright, would you like me to scout ahead a bit and see what,
I think we should definitely stay together. What happened yesterday with me? Not a good idea.
That was your own fault, though.
It was, but they want you to go off on your own. Is that not what the book said?
Yeah, they mainly. How about this? I won't stay further than 25
20 feet, because I want to be able to get to you.
No. No.
I will work with
No.
20.
No.
I love that the vampire's the one freaked out going, nope.
No.
Nope.
She just like goes to Renji. No. Hands on the face, hands on the shoulder. No. Turns them around. No. And then like hugs the shoulders and is like, nope. Keep walking.
I have to make an impulse roll.
Oh no.
I would like to slip out of Mimi's grasp and head 20 feet in front.
That would be an acrobatics versus an athletics check. Technically, Renji, you would be acrobatics or athletics, and Mimi, you would be athletics check.
Let's go, motherfucker.
All right.
Guidance on Mimi.
No.
Oh wait, it's reaction now. Never mind. Hang on.
That's a 14.
Yeah.
Just
What is it though? Is it 4 or less? Lower?
It's 8.
Oh yeah, no, nothing you can do. Or nothing I can do.
Renji, I don't like how insistent you're being on a dumb decision.
I will be within 20 feet. You can
You're
still catch up to me.
dumb. Stop being dumb.
So, Renji, I'm assuming you have the map open. Move your character. Which way are you going? Down or up?
On above VTT, for me, it's still on the forest.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap. I keep forgetting to press a button. How about now?
That was so petty. It was like, all right, how about fucking now?
No, it's just me. You know what? I'm mad at myself.
Each square is
Also,
5
this
feet.
is a really good Manhattan because it's my maple flavored bourbon.
Ooh.
Yum.
So 1, 2, 3.
No,
4.
no, that's too far. I don't want to see the map.
So you're heading north.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perception check or investigation, whichever you think is, just to see anything in front, any tracks, anything that looks like it's been recent.
There, make a survival or perception, either one, up to you. And as you are walking away from Ling, you are walking away from your source of light, so you are dependent on your dark vision here.
That is fine. Survival or investigation, was it?
Yes. More perception, I guess, technically, but I mean, it depends if you're like feeling around or if you're just looking with your eyes.
Looking with my eyes, so I'll use perception in that case. That is a 16.
A 16?
Yes.
You do see, heading up this way, there are a couple sets of tracks that look like they're coming up through that area that look fresher.
Okay. Fresh tracks going this way.
Don't die.
No.
Nope.
You're gonna look at me and tell me no?
What?
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am
I wrong? She wore a crown and came down in a bubble, dog.
Grow up.
Grow up.
I
Get
am
educated.
So confused.
Do you not know
It's a
that
vine.
reference?
It's a meme. It's a vine.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Dude.
I was told not to die. I said no. I got yelled at. With a vine.
Okay. See, I was out of it. I was looking at the map, and I came back to you looking at me telling me no.
Then I'm wrong.
But I just said no, so I thought you were talking about me.
No,
when I
that
said,
was
I'm
me.
like,
I said no.
No.
It's like when my one coworker is like, sometimes I want to burn this place to the ground, and I said, "Can I be inside?" And he said, "No, I don't want to commit a murder." I was like, "Boo."
Yeah, I was talking to myself about whether I should try and stealth forward with disadvantage or just walk.
Here, I
Just
got
walk.
you. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. That was the conclusion.
There's the link. Now you will know.
When we randomly quote this, which will happen again. It happens all the
Oh,
time.
yes.
Well, yeah.
So, Renji, with this information that you have, what are you doing now?
I'm just gonna keep walking and stay within 20 feet of them if the rest decide to move up.
So you're staying ahead?
Staying ahead, but I'm not moving anything further than 20 feet.
Okay. You're 5, 10, 15, 20. You're technically like 25 feet away right now where you are.
In fact, in that case, I'll go here.
Okay. All right, so who else is moving? Are you guys all going to continue going north after Renji?
Yes.
I am,
Okay.
yes. I'm going to make sure that he does not leave that 20-foot radius.
Kendall is sassily rolling her eyes and producing control flame and strutting to catch up with Renji.
All right, so you all continue forward. You're going to go really well, really poorly. All right. This hallway, this passageway, does continue forward. Eventually, as you are traveling, you find yourself at another fork in the road.
Ah, lovely.
Do. Ta-da. You can either keep going straight or bear to the left.
I'll make another perception or perception check to see the most traveled path and stop hurting yourself?
No, I had to put a new one in. I just
Why
haven't
would
worn these ones in a while.
Why would you do that?
Because I had to switch to my plugs, but I haven't worn them in a really long time, and I used the ear that has the cut in it first, because that's smart.
Our DM, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm good.
My question is, why did you record yourself doing that to yourself?
Ow. Because now is when I have it in front of me when I'm gonna think to remember to actually put them in. The recording is just secondary.
Right. But yeah. Perception 19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is not a lot of movement at all going to the left. There's a lot going straight ahead.
Then I will continue going. I will hand motion to the rest of the group of straight ahead.
Following.
All right. You continue straight ahead. Renji, just for the sake of it, make a... I want this to be just a perception? Yeah, just make it a perception check to see that how well you're keeping track of like your distance between you and the rest of your group. As you're also looking ahead and trying to make sure you're not being snuck up on.
21.
Yeah, you're able to keep track of it pretty well.
If it matters, I stated earlier, I am making sure that 20 foot gap does not widen.
Okay. I will say, Ling, do you have dark vision?
No, but I have my globe up. And
you have
he's
your
within
globe up
my...
that you have also dimmed down. So
Yes.
It's not giving off too much light. So he is like just on the edge of the farthest you
he's
can see,
just
and,
inside
like,
the dim range.
not even inside of it, like just in front of it. You see the back of their legs every now and then. So you know they're there. But you're basically keeping just like their back.
Okay. I was expecting a little more light, so I will close that distance to 15 feet to make sure he stays in the light.
Okay.
I figured the light had got cut in half, but it seems to be cut a little bit more than that, so I will compensate.
Okay. All right. Renji, as you step forward again, you are met by another choice. But this choice is made much more easily for you, as you do have dark vision, and you can see that straight ahead of you looks to be mounds of broken rock blocking the tunnel, piled from the ceiling to floor. Other parts of the cave-in were passable after the collapse, but this seems to be an impenetrable wall of earth.
Okay. Renji will make a motion to go to the right-hand side.
As you look to the right-hand side, you notice that this particular part of tunnel is nearly circular. Black moss covers the walls, floors, and ceilings of the tunnel as far as you can see. Within this tunnel are several branches. All of them are covered in that same black moss.
So is the entrance to the tunnel like blocked off by the moss, or is it just the black moss everywhere?
No, it looks like the moss is lining the edges all the way around of this tunnel. And not just the entrance, but as you look down.
On the floor as well?
Mm-hmm.
Sheet. Renji will head back to the group.
Okay.
We may have a slight problem.
Yes?
What is it now?
The tunnel to the right is just covered in black moss, walls, floor, and ceiling.
Lovely.
Does that seem familiar to me at all?
I was going to say, does that seem familiar to me and Ling about anything with anything to do with what we've read?
I'll
what
happily
you've
go up and
read?
do a check on the moss itself if that helps.
From just hearing it, it doesn't sound like anything you guys would know of.
Okay.
Ling would like to go up and check on the moss. Nature check, maybe? I don't know.
You can either make it a Arcana or Nature check
Ooh,
on these tunnels.
Arcana, please.
Don't forget that your intelligence and wisdoms are all at disadvantage right now.
Disadvantage.
And you would have to be up at the tunnel to do this. So I put all 4 of you at the entrance of this tunnel.
Okay, cool. See, I got a 19 and a 10 plus 5, 15 total at disadvantage.
15 total. That beats my DC. You notice that first off, like Renji saw, you notice that this moss is just kind of coating all the interior, bottom, ceiling, walls. And if you kind of scrape away a little bit at it with your finger, the ground underneath it is smooth. It's not like the rest of the tunnel that looks like you've seen like shovel marks, pickaxe marks. There's none of that. This is much more smooth, natural almost, but not.
Okay.
It also doesn't look necessarily like it was created by hand, claw, or tool. It's just a interesting looking black moss.
Okay. And it just seems like a black moss. Yeah? That's okay.
If anyone else wants to make a check on the moss, they can.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah,
It's either
That would
Arcana or
be-
Nature.
Okay.
Both are not great, but nature makes more sense.
And both are at disadvantage for all of us except for Renji.
So, yeah, disadvantage.
Yep.
18 for Arcana.
Okay.
Drop 10.
Poor Mimi. Mimi, it's
I
weird
got a
looking moss.
12.
12. Kindle, you're also like, it's moss. It's strange. It's because the moss goes the way it does and covers everything, it kind of muffles all of the sound that's in that tunnel, giving it this really eerily quiet effect. Renji, you've been watching as Ling has kind of pulled away parts of the moss and looked underneath, and the way it's growing, you're able to tell that one, mean locks are known for spontaneously forming in spots and tunnels and areas, and they kind of grow out of the ground that way. But in this case, you can tell that the mean locks likely are the creators of these tunnels, just in how they are created. They are the cause. But it's not done by tool or claw or hand, but by some kind of magic or strange effect that these tunnels were formed. But they don't seem like it doesn't seem like there's going to be anything underneath them if you try to traverse it. I mean, it's safe to cross.
Okay.
Before we cross it, I'd like to take a sample and see how flammable it is. Kindle, do you mind if I just stick this in your fire just for a moment?
Sure.
I'll just take a little piece off the ground and test if it's like a wet burn or if it's like poof, Kindle. Sorry, yeah.
But
Are we walking into a fire hazard?
That's a good question.
I will say, Renji, it doesn't seem like the part that you're looking at is going to cause you any issues. You don't know what's going to happen further down, obviously. Kindle, you go to burn some of the moss.
Yeah, like she's holding the control flames, and they put the little boss in to see if it's flammable.
I mean, it's not bursting into flame like kindling. It's definitely like a smoky.
Okay, it's
moss.
Wet plant.
It's wet. It's wet.
Okay.
It's moss. It's damp.
Okay.
It's moss in a cave.
Okay. Seems natural-ish enough. At least we're not walking into a fire trap.
Best not to breathe it in.
Yeah.
I'll take like any little like scarves, mini skirts, crop tops that I have from like my backpack and hand it to people. They're like, all right, so cover up the nose, mouth area so we don't like directly breathe it in.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
I've actually got something for myself.
Sash.
Yeah, I have a silk sash from my my vestments.
Yep.
So using that.
Pulls up a the mask portion of Renji's coat. Pops over.
Aww.
No, Mimi,
Why is
that is
everyone,
super
like,
cute.
so
I would like to wear that later.
Okay.
He was hoping for
Hey,
that.
it was you who
Jersey
thought of the idea,
bandana
though.
thing.
Well,
So are you
yes.
all pushing forward?
Yes, but with face masks.
Carefully, I think is a good way of putting it.
Yes, carefully.
As you carefully head through this almost claustrophobic type space now, it's very easy to notice that parts of the moss are parting to show more tunnels branching off both to your left and right in multitude of steps ahead of you. There's one directly to your left, one directly to your right, and then maybe 10 feet up there's another branch of to your left and to your right. It's starting to get a little bit complex in direction choices.
Oh boy.
Maybe we should keep it simple and just go straight for now.
Yeah.
That way, if we need to backtrack quickly, it's easy.
Then we can. Yeah.
I agree.
And then if we don't find anything straight ahead, start branching off in an organized fashion of some sort.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right.
Okay with this?
All right. So you all just continue forward?
Pushing on forward.
Yeah.
All right. You get past that first set of tunnels and see the next set of tunnels to the left and right and keep going forward?
Yeah.
I'd like to
You
do a
pass
perception
this.
check down the one on my side, just to make sure nothing's hiding in there before we cross through. But is it disadvantage, which is an 11?
An 11? It's
Um,
hard to see. It's very dark. Very dark. Outside of your light, there's no light down here. You
oh
can't-
no.
Yes. Randy.
15 for perception check for the one on the left.
Okay. Looking to the right and looking to the left, it's very dark, and you can see where those corners kind of turn off out of sight. It almost does look like the moss kind of thickens in some of those areas. Further down, you can see the patches are a little bit more, I don't want to say luscious because it's like a black, seeping kind of gross moss. As someone who loves moss, This is gross moss. Yeah, you don't really see much more than that. I don't think.
Going forward.
Yeah.
Keep
sure.
moving forward.
All right. You go past those two areas onto the next intersection, which looks like there's a spot to your right, there's a spot a little bit up to the left, and then what's straight ahead very quickly veers off south ahead of you and out of sight.
Well, stick with the plan. Go straight.
Straightforward.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Now, heading into this area, there is a spot where it is one person at a time. So, Renji, you get to that spot first, and right after that spot, you can either go down on the map or go to the right of the map, which would be your left.
Looking forward. It's either straight on or left.
Perhaps we should veer left.
Sure.
Maybe. Okay. It's narrow though, so one person at a time.
Okay.
Perception check as I go.
All right.
Can I be sandwiched, please? Yes. Okay, yes, I would like to be sandwiched.
You are sandwiched between the light givers.
Okay.
All right. So, Renji, you are doing a perception check and heading towards the left, which also is very narrow.
Yep. Dirty 20 for me, sorry.
Dirty 20. All right. There is it's hard to see much in terms of footprints here because of all the moss. But where you are now, the moss has gotten much thicker than at the opening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's starting to get a strange texture in certain patches.
Yeah. I'm gonna move forward until everyone can kind of get through the gap. So I'm gonna move forward very gently.
Okay. Is everyone following?
Yes.
As you are all moving forward, and Renji, as you reach that particular spot,
Yes.
with your 20 perception check, you can almost swear that along that pathway ahead of you, somewhere in this mine, you swear you hear someone crying.
Nah.
Nah, it's not funny.
Just
Nah.
everyone's immediate
Nah.
reaction just
It's not funny.
immediately made me laugh.
Got skew.
Nah,
Nah.
that's
Not
not funny.
laughing. I've got
I'm not
skew.
laughing. I've got skew.
I'm not fucking laughing, lass. I'm not fucking laughing.
It's not funny. You can't be laughing now.
From which direction do I hear the crying?
Let me see first. How far is your dark vision?
60 feet.
You can see from where you are that ahead of you, it opens up a bit, and then there are two paths and it may be coming from that path that dips off to your left, upwards again.
Looks to the others. Did anyone else hear that, or just me?
Did we hear?
Make perception checks.
Okay.
Keep in mind, you're all at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Renji's gonna think he's going.
Oh no, Ling!
None of you heard that? What?
I'm gonna hear everything, and I'm still gonna think I'm crazy.
All I can hear is my stomach.
6. I don't hear shit.
You don't hear shit. Mimi,
Perception
roll
check.
a perception. Do you hear anything?
Probably not.
With
At
disadvantage
disadvantage.
because
Yeah.
Yep. I love this. More
It's
than
not
I
a straight
should.
roll because she has advantage on hearing because she's a super duper vampire lady.
Nope, she only has advantage right now on perception relating to sight because it's so dark.
That is a 14.
14? Yeah,
Disadvantage.
You can hear what sounds like crying, but you can't tell where it's coming from. It's almost like it's got lost in the tunnel somewhere.
Sourceless echo.
Did anyone else hear that, or was it just me?
No, yeah, I heard that.
What'd you hear?
Hear what?
Crying?
Yeah, I heard crying.
Crying. Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know where though. I just hear it.
Perhaps we should leave.
It's coming from the left tunnel further along.
Perhaps we should leave.
I
Perhaps. Now hear me out. Perhaps we should leave.
Or we keep going.
Or we can leave.
Or we can
And be
keep
ready
going.
to run. Out. Leave. Away.
Or
Creep
we could
forward,
leave
but be ready
and
to run.
And let this ghost place be that, a ghost place.
We're like
Preferably
not.
where we are not haunting it.
We're like so not gonna do that though.
Why?
That's
Because
thing.
you were the one who argued that we should be dealing with this because it's good for the people.
That was Mimi.
That was me.
You
Little
also,
bit, me too.
you also
I said that we should go back to the town and properly prepare before we just jumped into this.
This is true. She did say that.
But
Well-
now that we're dealing with creepy moss, I feel like I'm being watched, and now there's crying. Perhaps we should leave.
Well, Kindle, you have no obligation to stay here. You are totally welcome to leave and possibly
Wonderful.
be kidnapped by bug crustaceans.
Kindle's the one in the horror story going, why are we still walking towards the sound?
There's a reason why I am the final girl.
Well,
Like that
bye,
Eddie-
Kindle.
It's that
Kendall,
Eddie Izzard act where it's just like you put your foot down, you hear creepy music, and you wait until you hear nice, happy music before you start walking.
is Kendall actually going, or
She kind of like turns and starts walking off. It's like,
Kendall? Do you really want to go out there on your own?
we could leave.
We're not gonna do that though. But you can if you really want
You're
to.
immortal. I'm not.
I don't just like not die. Like, how do you think the immortality thing works? I have an expiration date, but it's a long one.
Do you,
Honestly,
though? That's kind of the definition of immortal.
It's look,
Mm,
they call vampires
Prolonged
immortal
life.
because no one ever sees us die unless
If
they
we end
kill
up
us.
dying, I am blaming all of you.
Cool.
that is fine.
Oh my god. Oh well.
But how about we go to the right instead of the left?
Yeah.
Away
So
So
from
we're still
the
going to go
creepy
in,
crying?
but away from the crying?
Yes. We're still going
Yes.
deeper, but away from the crying.
Agreed. Agreed.
I don't know. That seems like a bad middle ground. I think we should either leave or go straight in and deal with it.
No. I think this
no,
particular
no.
thing.
No,
No.
no, let's avoid it. Let's avoid it. Let's see how long we can live by making wise choices. I still stick by the fact that the wisest choice is to leave.
That's so good for you, Kindle. That's so good for you.
I will agree that that is the wisest choice, but is it the morally correct choice?
Right.
More than everyone's gone. The entire town is abandoned.
I'm
Do
just
we want-
curious.
She wore a crown. She came down in a bubble dog.
I'm just curious. Is this the volume you all are speaking at? In
No.
Oh, this is a stage
Not
whisper.
speaking loudly.
Okay,
This is a stage
I
whisper.
feel like maybe I should ask.
No,
This
I'm being
is
very,
definitely
I'm being very expressive.
this is definitely stage whisper. Yeah, no, Brenty's gone 20 feet ahead again.
Close to
Okay.
15. I run up and close to 15.
Just don't get back.
No.
Oh fuck.
They just keep walking very quickly at the same pace. Let me catch up with you. No.
Come back to the light.
No! I am the darkness!
That won't end badly for anyone. Continue.
But yeah, no, and Ranger will go and just stay 20 feet ahead.
Okay.
But more to the right side, like right here.
All right. So you're coming down. Oop, I still have the roller selected. That's why. So you're coming down. All right. So if you get to here is Renji. Let me move everybody else up with you.
Yeah.
You notice that once again ahead of you, the paths diverge, but this time there is no straight. There's a left and there is a right.
Isn't it like a rule that like if you keep going right in a maze, you'll eventually like end up where you want to be?
Maybe.
And like we've been taking mostly right turns when we've taken a turn.
I kind of.
I mean, there's been some, you know what? In fact, I reach into my backpack and I grab out my notebook and I start jotting down exactly how we've gone.
Make a
In?
survival check to see how well you did, how well you track it.
Oh, that's wisdom. So it's
That's an actual one, ain't it?
no. Actually, I have to take a picture of this because of the way my dice landed. It's cocked. But it's still hilarious because it landed between my tray and my dice holder.
I love when that
It
happens.
is kind of like rolled down. It was so funky. Okay, reroll that. Oh no. That's survival. 6.
You think you made a great map. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh wow.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I rolled it. It bounced up, out, landed up near the Stargate dice, the yellow ones, and then rolled all the way down to the center.
Kindle. Make a perception check for me, please.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask her to roll a d6.
Still a disadvantage. Oh boy. Okay. 7.
Okay. Love how both of you made the same face. You're like,
I just love it when the DM just goes, roll this. Low number.
Okay.
Okay.
all I wanted to know.
Swear to God. I swear. I had a thought, and I'm not sure if that's what is gonna happen. But I had a thought.
I'm gonna
Either way, I'm not happy.
continue on the right path because Mimi has a valid point.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We should mark the wall somehow. Does anybody have a dagger? Cut off a patch of moss.
I
Say, hey,
have
this is where we came
rouge.
through. I don't know if that's gonna stick onto the moss.
Just scratches an X on the wall with his wakizashi. Just
Are
Thank
you
you.
just like pulling off like the patches of moss in that? Because I mean, everything is lined with moss. You're basically walking into a 70s like club. Everything is covered in shag rug.
Black shag, wet, damp rug.
This is one of those rooms.
I could use
No,
a
the moss is not
firebolt.
crunchy. I refuse.
I could use a firebolt.
Yeah, I think we should mark where we
Scorch,
come
you know.
through.
a burning handprint on the walls, maybe.
I could do that.
Yeah, just on the right side of everywhere that we go from now on. And then
Right.
if it's on the left, we know that's where we came from. And if it's on the right, then we know we went in a circle.
Yeah, it's very easily done, Kindle. You just kind of mark the wall.
Every time you do that, I'm going to prestidigitation your hand to get rid of
Thank you.
anything that sticks.
Yeah, she'll do like a then like woof.
Mhm.
And then prestidigitation. This would be like okay.
Sterilized and then clean.
And Ranger will continue on until about there.
All right. And then you're looking into the room to the right?
Yep.
All right. New scents greet you here.
Oh,
Musty funk of decaying fabric and old furs, and the smell of rot lingers in the stagnant air. Thick pillars of moss-covered stone support the 20-foot-high ceiling, and waist-high stone slabs dot the cavern.
Nice. Come up to Renji, closing that 15-foot distance. What's
He'll
up?
move in just very slightly so that everyone can get in and get a view.
Yep.
So now you all are able to see what I just described.
I'll go ahead and branch off the opposite of Renji so the girls can come in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that?
Well,
All right. Now remember, you're only at like 15, 20 feet lit from the orb right now.
How much light does your control flame emit? Is it just a torch? Is it 20 by 20? Yeah.
Should be 60 feet. For light.
Yeah, for the amount of light.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's 20 feet bright and 20 feet dim.
It just says 60 feet.
Oh, I think that's the range that the spell can influence.
Maybe.
yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't really say. It's just a one little source of fire.
Okay.
You can treat it like torchlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better than candlelight. It's more like a torchlight.
Yeah. So we've got about 40 feet of
You mean a
vision.
Kindle light?
Hey.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh.
Do do these look like slabs that have been raised out of the ground? Do they look like they may be boxes or tombs?
Are you going in to inspect them?
Well, I kind of wanted to get an idea before I went up and like investigated. Just on a super vague. What do they look like? Maybe.
Like
Reggie's
like
gonna move.
full stone tables. They're very hard to see from this distance, though, in this light.
Okay.
What was that, Renji?
I was trying to move my person on.
On the share?
On the share instead of above VTT.
I did that a couple times.
I'm sorry. I thought maybe when we put this online, we would want to actually see the rooms.
It's fine. I'm gonna move up to this stone slab here. It's still within 20 feet.
Yeah.
Loophole. And inspect.
Okay.
I'll take a look at the one next to it as well. Go up to it.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know your Firefox sometimes acts up.
Actually,
yeah, thank you.
Renji's going to be dragging Mimi along with him.
Okay.
With them. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Oh.
Kendall, is that where you're staying?
She'll come in a little bit.
Okay.
Just a
like
little.
Here?
Yeah, right about there.
Okay.
Kind of away enough.
Away, but close enough. Okay.
And I'll roll an investigation check on these stone slabs to see if they are anything.
At disadvantage, I got a 15 for mine.
Hey.
Okay. Hey. I'll take that natural 19 for 21.
Okay. You both notice that these stone slabs are coated with blood and filth. It is likely that anyone who had been dragged off in the middle of the night, away from those who only knew them as missing, to be turned into mean locks, might have suffered that fate here.
Oh.
Immediately, Renji's going, nope, and dragging Mimi. Just, nope.
Tenderly backing away, I think this place would probably be best summarized as a sacrificial chamber.
Oh, that's so fun.
Kendall's already like,
Renji.
she saw Renji go, nope. She's like, cool.
Bounce.
Renji, with your 21, you also hear a slight noise that was barely dampened by the moss in this chamber behind you.
Right behind me, or is it
the tunnel entrance you came in?
Looks to Bling, Mimi, and Kindle, and you see them pulling out 2 darts, and he throws them behind him towards the entrance.
Make it an attack roll.
Yeah, for the first one.
You don't even know what it is, dog.
I'm on edge. 18.
Yeah, 18 hits.
As he does that, Ling would like to scoot closer to Mimi, since they had the conversation about daylight and all of this happening.
18 again. I rolled 11 twice. What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, so that is 14 points of piercing damage from both attacks, as it's just like 2 in one hand, just releasing both.
You flip those 2 daggers out between your knuckles, and they hit right into the carapace of one of those mean locks behind you as it shrieks back and then reaches forward with a hiss that almost seems like it's coming from this creature, maybe something on the other side of the room. Roll for initiative.
No.
Oh.
Is that still with disadvantage?
No, that's a dex.
No,
thankfully.
it's not. The
Thank
only
God.
thing with disadvantage for you right now are wisdom and intelligence checks.
Wow, that's the lowest I've ever rolled on initiative.
Hey, yo, let's go. 21. 21.
Nice.
Do.
As this is happening, if you will allow, Ling would just like to whisper to Mimi, "You ready for daylight?"
And then she puts her sunglasses on. Bring it, bitch.
All right.
It's Mimi, bitch.
It's Mimi, bitch.
Mimi,
Dun,
bitch.
dun, 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 dun,
I love that.
dun, 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 dun. I low-key want to do Mimi, but like use drag techniques to make her costume because I think it's most practical. And I know of like a youth pride prom that they do lip sync battles, so I want to do a lip sync battle as Mimi. And I think that would just be gorgeous.
I want to see that so badly.
Mhm. I think of all characters, she would be a perfect character to bring to life as sort of a drag character, but more so a drag inspired cosplay because I'm not a drag queen. But I think it would work. I think it'd be fun. Do something from Lady Gaga.
Did you get my initiative? I said it earlier, but it was quiet.
I did not hear it yet. No, what was that?
13. 13.
Okay. Renji?
8.
Awesome. Kindle?
Wow.
That's the
21.
lowest I've ever rolled.
Yeah.
I got a 21.
I thought you said a 1. I'm like, excuse me?
No, 21.
Oh no, she's bouncing out of here real quick.
And then the only other thing to add is Keith. And Ghost Cat. All right. Ghost Cat and Keith are going to go off of their respective PCs.
Wink, let's
Initiative.
go. Let's go, little buddy.
So, top of the round, it is one of our mean locks turns.
Oh, thanks.
It is going to yeah, so you didn't even see it in this room because of its location, but all of a sudden, out of the shadows, and comes flying 5.
Oh God.
You're like on. I had to move you, Renji, because you were like in between 2 squares and it was throwing me off. This mean lock comes flying around that corner towards you and is going to reach out and slash at you with its claws.
Try to hit me. Fucking dare.
It's going to try. At the very least.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh God.
What? What did I miss?
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Ooh.
On the first hit. Okay.
This might suck. This might suck.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So 4 plus 2, so 6 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a con save.
That is 18.
You succeed. All right.
6 points. Okay.
Does not say anything about you being immune to the effect, so keep that in mind. You are not immune to the effect. You start to feel as it slashes across you, this something seeping into the wound, and you almost start to feel your joints lock up, but you push through that feeling. Yep. All right. So next up is Kindle.
Let's go. I'm gonna witch bolt.
Okay. Right now, you can only see 2 of them. I think.
I'll do the one that is looking at the map, top right.
Okay.
I'll go for that one. Witch bolt. I'm gonna do that at level. I'm gonna do level 2.
Okay.
So that is. I have to roll to hit. 13.
13 misses.
Can I use my inspiration?
You can use your inspiration.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
That didn't change. I would have rolled the same number.
No,
Never
that's
mind.
always
Okay.
the worst.
That's fine. It's whatever.
I'm so sorry.
I'll just use a second level spot and it not work. It's fine. Okay.
But you also used a spell.
Yeah, I know. I used a spell.
You need to roll a d20 for me.
Oh shit, that's right.
And you're in a stressful situation.
I have a disadvantage right now, don't I?
Well,
If
right
it's a
now
wisdom
it's
or
just a
intelligence.
straight d20 roll. It's not a wisdom save. It's
Okay.
just a straight,
a straight
out, so the
Yeah.
DC is higher, or
Okay.
you have
Yeah,
more
right.
opportunities, I should say.
Oh no.
Can I slide my inspiration over to her, please?
That was a 3.
Oh my god, yes. I need you to roll a percentile for me.
Oh great.
Okay,
just
nope.
the D100 or do you want?
I don't think this. I don't know if you necessarily want to use the inspiration for this, but Ling is offering you inspiration for this.
No, I don't want to waste an inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you
I
though.
didn't say waste. I did not say waste. It just kills my fun.
So do you want just the D100 or do you want the D100 with the D10?
Your percentiles. Roll your percentile.
Okay. So
Percentile is both.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. 69.
69.
Nice.
Love it. Love it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
What is it? What?
I'm scared.
This is gonna be so chaotic.
No.
As you're standing in this room, and
I
you
swear,
go to
if I
send
turn
a
into a
witch
potted
bolt,
plant.
you feel this surge, this flash of energy from you, and you look around and you don't see anybody. And you look at your hands and you don't see your hands. Every single one of you has had invisibility cast on yourselves within 30 feet of Kindle. And it's not just you, it's the mean lock, it's the ghost cat, it's Keith.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You just see Kindle like throw her arm
creature
out.
within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute. The invisibility ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell. You guys are just fucking invisible.
You
Yo,
just
let's
watch-
run.
You just watch Kindle throw an arm out to cast a spell, and you watch her hair and eyes light up, and her hair goes woof.
So all
We're
you
instantly invisible.
So Renji, because you have dark vision, all you can see is there's two mean locks on the edge of the room that are still they're like like they're confused. No one's there.
Question:
Guys,
Go.
Does the use of a magical item disable your invisibility?
Yes.
Damn it.
Because it's taking an action.
I thought it was just an attack or a spell. Yeah.
Yeah, but if like you unlock if you use like thieves' tools to unlock a door, I think that also disables it. But I could be wrong. What's the item? And I'll tell
Okay.
you.
The drift globe. I was thinking of speaking its command word to emit daylight. Because I'm not casting the spell, I'm just activating the item.
hold on. Let me see.
That's a weird.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
I'll go with whatever you rule. I just question.
Well, I mean, you are for one. You guys are still in initiative, so
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
Okay.
But just when it gets to your turn, if that's what you decide to do, we'll make a roll.
So it says invisibility only breaks if you attack or cast a spell. It doesn't say anything about
Individual actions.
It doesn't say anything about individual actions like activating an item or
Yeah.
It says when attacking or casting a spell.
But you're still casting a spell through an item, so that's where I get That's where it gets interesting. So that's why I said I'm going to make a check.
That's why I brought it up.
I mean,
it's a weird technicality.
It is a weird technicality. I'm gonna say we can do it. I'm gonna say we can do it because fuck it is
Hell
my
yeah.
number one game rule. It really is my number one game rule. Is fuck it.
Chuck it in the fucking bucket.
First,
this is our story. We can do whatever we want.
Kindle, is there anything else you'd like to do as you've now gone invisible?
She just goes. She's quiet. And she's gonna like put her hands on the wall and like scooch.
Is there any? Okay. Are you? You can move your character on the map if you'd like.
I don't have access to it on my,
I can
computer as of right now.
Oh, that's right. Your computer's active.
Because my computer, it gets really hot.
So are you going like left on the map or right on the map, or just up to the wall?
To the right and up.
To the right and up is
where we
the
entered.
mean lock was.
You saw a creature was standing in the entranceway, and then it went invisible. You can still go that way, but you'll probably run into something.
That's what she's trying to hope not to do. This is why she's like against the wall. But she'll just kind of stay.
I'll say, would you have moved past like that point?
No.
Okay. What about your cat?
Sorry, our parents are back.
Oh, good.
Wink is probably like, what is going on? I mean, she could still smell that Kindle is there. It's not like she's disappeared, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So Wink will stay as close to Kindle as possible. I will be right back.
Okay. My keyboard on my phone was doing something weird. All right. So that was Kindle's turn, and I still kept my creepy music and not my battle music.
It's fitting.
But it's not the same. All right. So next up is one of these two mean locks. Did it say which one it was?
This is me lock 2.
There we go. 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. It's confused, so it's going to do that, and it's going to try and use its action to perceive. And it would be at disadvantage because you guys are invisible. Nope. Yeah, no. 9. It's looking around crazed. It has no idea where any of you are. Angry. Next up would be Mimi, but they've stepped away for now. So how about for this round we just swap the two of you?
Okay.
Just for this round.
I hold up my drift globe above me, and I say "Solemn," and daylight appears from it.
Okay.
I believe that's a 60-foot radius. Yes, 60-foot radius sphere. So 120-foot diameter of daylight spreads out from above my head.
All right.
And it's gonna hover there as I shit. Since I knew Mimi was right beside me, would you allow me to reach out my hand to try and find her as a bonus action, and just leave my hand on her so I know where she is?
Sure.
And that's my movement and bonus action. That's it. I'm done. So daylight, find Mimi, touch her.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you just kind of like feel around. You're like, that feels like a ruffled shoulder. And you're able to locate her. The mean lock that's come close enough that you can actually see it now. Seems to be like squinting and like trying to shield itself from the light.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it particularly hurts the creature, but it's metagaming. It's gonna have disadvantage. And you hear some snarling coming from nearby, from another angry one that you can't see. Because we can't see anything in that corner.
Yep, nope.
Y'all are gone.
With
Even Keith is like, the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I'm rather upset at myself that I decided that was the time I was going to swap out my blind fighting, because it would have been so good in this module. So good.
This is totally accidental. And
I know it's so good.
Right.
But yeah, since we're invisible, I decided not to go with my original plan. But it's close enough.
I am going to temporarily pause our recording so we can take a little bit of break while we wait for the other two to come back. So give us a moment. There we go.
Yay. Okay.
Recording in progress.
You were so sure you were doing it, and you're like, wait.
I was muted.
All right, Mimi. You are suddenly invisible.
I am suddenly invisible.
Everything is suddenly... You're seeing some of them come up into the area near you. It's a very bright light has appeared from the drift globe. Like sunlight bright.
Mm-hmm.
And so there is a mean lock that has come up that's kind of squinting against the light, but is looking around like it cannot find you guys.
Okay. I am going... If Ling is holding onto my hand right now, I'm gonna start walking in the opposite direction of where we came in, and I'm gonna try to head out as quickly and quietly as possible.
So are you going south or are you going west?
looking at it to the left. Because that's we came in from the top right. So I'm going to the left.
And you're dragging Ling along?
Yes.
Yeah, Ling has a hand on your shoulder.
Well, then she'll take his hand and be like tugging and then go.
Just so you know, whenever you're dragging another character, you move at half speed. So what's your movement speed?
30.
So then you can move 15 feet with like 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. All right. What's Keith doing?
Hopefully
Keith
coming
was at your
this
feet.
way. I'll have nudged him and like scooped him up with my foot and pushed him in the direction we're going.
Okay, so Keith is going with you still. All
I would
right.
like Keith to go with me.
Okay. Anything else you're doing?
Nope. Just trying to avoid the monsters.
And not drop invisibility yet.
All right. 10, 15, 20.
Oh, God.
Is he going to bump into you, Ling?
Please, for the love of God.
Let's find out.
No.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll a d20. And if it's high, or if it's even, if he's even, it bumps into you. If it's odd, you manage to avoid it.
Okay.
I roll to everyone.
Is that 4? Okay. Bring it on.
You get bumped into on the way. Which, it starts to walk, it starts to bump into you, and it's just going to lash out, which means it's rolling an attack with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Better me than anybody else. Well, other than Renji. He has one higher AC.
It's fine, I do it too.
Yeah, I do that to Ling all the time.
9.
9! Niet, nada, no.
Did not work. You manage, you can see it. It can't see you, but you can see it, and you're just like, nope.
I just like lifted up my shield, so it just went shh.
Amazing. Bringing us to Renji. It is your turn. You're invisible.
Yeah. Just looking around going, well, this puts a damper on things.
You don't see the one near you, but you know there's one there.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna take 2 swings.
All right. The first time you hit, you're going to lose your invisibility. Just remember that.
Yep. I'm aware. Wakazashi time. I take it these attacks are disadvantage.
Yes, because you're both invisible.
Oh, please let that be the lowest one. That is fine. 16.
Just hits. Well, actually, it's just hits +1. Its AC is 15.
Okay. So that's for the first one. Do you want me to roll damage now or roll both and then do damage?
Just roll damage.
Okay. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
All right. Math.
That would be 23.
Yep. Calculators.
And again, disadvantage. Please let that be the lowest one. 15 exactly.
Yeah, you just hit.
11 points of slashing damage, max damage. And
yeah, you can hear it hissing as you're carving into it. You see the splatter of like this ichorish, liquid coming from its not blood. because it's a bug that doesn't really bleed.
For my bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, flurry of blows. Disadvantage. Ooh, come on, let there be this lowest one. 15 again.
Okay.
And for the second one, so I'll do damage now, just to be sure.
Okay.
8 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's really fucking hurt.
Last few blows. Well, that was a natural 20.
What's your minimum damage here?
No. I need to roll the disadvantage.
Oh, gotcha.
16.
Yeah,
my minimum damage is 6.
How do you want to kill this one?
After taking the 2 slashes, I kind of want to actually just lift my leg up as high as I can, stomp on its head, bring it down to the ground, crush its skull, then the final one just absolutely just with my
You
foot,
Gallagher this shit. You
yeah,
Gallagher
just absolutely.
And it's weird because you Gallagher nothing. You can feel the impact, and then as it dies, you just see like this crumpled mass of exoskeleton at your feet.
Gross. Ew, gross.
Is it
Exoskeleton, not titty friendly.
Unfortunately.
okay? We need that on a t-shirt for Mimi. This is not titty friendly.
This is not titty friendly. Oh my god.
Yeah, like just.
Wait, imagine that on the Turvis Tumblr. This is not
I
titty
had that
friendly.
thought too. I was like,
For my movement, what am I gonna do is I'm gonna go to the entrance here to see if I can help finish off the last, well, the one that I know is there.
Yeah, you know that one's there, but you don't see it. You do see the other two because they were not within the invisibility.
Yeah. So I see those two. I'm like, I'll get to you later. Where the fuck is this one?
Okay. Next up.
Yeah, I was gonna. Actually, no. Yeah, never mind. It's cool.
Next up is that mean lock. Doesn't know where Kindle is, but sees you now.
Mm-hmm.
Kindle's like,
Right. And it's still got disadvantage.
Does, you're right.
hey yo.
No, it doesn't hit.
With
Nope.
is that moment in Emperor's New Groove with Kronk on the wall just
Yes, it's that. That's what Kindle is doing.
Is he singing his own
On-
theme music? Oh my god, I'm so glad I was unconscious for this part.
Oh, I might watch that later.
All right. Top of the round, mean lock 3. 2. This one. This one's dead.
Is dead.
So it's Kindle's turn.
Cool.
Kindle, you see Renji's run up in front of you. He's the only thing you see. You do hear chittering like right next to you.
Kindle does. Moves away from the
Good idea.
chittering.
Okay, so you're moving to the left this time?
You know what? Actually, just gonna like go and
Okay.
cast. She knows it'll stop it, but she will cast Shocking Grasp, which is by touch. So she's gonna touch it, shock it
Okay. Roll
if
the
she
shock.
can.
Or is it a DC
It's
or
touch.
is it a attack?
It's
okay.
attack.
This one is still invisible, so you do have disadvantage.
It's probably not gonna do it. It's an 8.
Nope, that's not gonna hit. Sorry, just making
I'm
sure
not doing well.
It doesn't help that everything's at disadvantage right this second.
My dice is no, but even my first roll was a 3. I was like,
Oof.
okay.
Renji, you watch as Kindle like goes to. It didn't hit, but you cast a spell. So
Yep.
you see like a crackle of lightning on her fingers as she goes to whiff and grab at something and catches just air, but is now visible next to you.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Why are we invisible?
Sorry.
Ah. We'll unpack that later.
What about the cat?
Kitty is gonna I guess try to attack. Even though it's invisible, right?
It's invisible, so it has advantage.
Yeah.
But it'll make it not invisible anymore, right?
If it helps, I just pulled up your stat block for your ghost cat.
Yes, I see. It's right there. Oh, I can see it. All right. So
And magical weapons. Here's your attacks.
there we
Plus-
go. We'll do the multi attack with the claws.
Okay.
So for the bite, or sorry, for the claws, it's a
Plus
+3 to hit. 12.
12 misses.
Okay, so then
And
the
that's with
second
advantage,
claws.
right?
Oh no. So then I'll do that with that. Paimon, you have to come out of the tower, or else I cannot count you.
It's a weird, like, it would be a straight roll because the mean lock's also invisible, but it's also surrounded because there's a lot of you guys right near it. And it's
that's a dirty 20
yeah, that'll hit.
for the first attack, since you
Yep.
said it with advantage.
Yeah.
So then for the second attack with advantage. Ah! It fell off the table.
Ah!
You have to come out of the tower, else I cannot count you. Thank you. All right. 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So then that is
It's just 4
a
slashing
D4
damage.
+3.
Yeah, it's just 4.
Okay.
The D4 +3 is for bite only.
Oh, sorry, I read
it's
the
4
wrong
slashing
thing.
damage,
It's
so
my
it's
bad.
8 points of damage for both
Okay,
attacks.
sorry.
No, you're good. That's why we're here.
So 8 points of slashing damage. Shink shink.
Yeah. I feel like I should have thought about the fact that this thing is fucking surrounded already earlier. But it's okay.
It's fine.
Because it's not quite flanking and none of you are rogues, but also it's literally backed into a corner.
Yeah.
And it's a cat. Is it really going to expect the cat to succeed?
No.
True.
No.
All right. So now it is this Meanlock's turn, who only sees two humanoid creatures, and it's going to head in that direction. It's going to go here specifically and make an attack on Renji.
Bring it.
Now it's a straight roll.
Is that where it would go? Probably where it would go. Okay. But you are visible now.
Yeah.
But it's also in bright light, so it is still a disadvantage.
But isn't he flanked with the other one? So that would make it a straight roll?
But it doesn't know the other one's there.
Ah, okay.
Oh, it's invisible still. Never mind.
The other one is still invisible, and basically you have advantage because, well, yeah, technically you're right, it would be a straight roll because advantage is because if you're being flanked, you're being harried by someone on each point, so it's hard to defend against both.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
So it would be a
But
straight
it's
roll
not.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're free to re-roll that as a straight roll. I'll allow it.
Thank you. Why, thank you.
I'll allow it. The one time the player gets to do that. The one time.
I am so glad you're willing to allow me to re-roll. 8.
No.
And it also needs you, Renji, to roll a wisdom save.
Come on, don't fuck me now. 18?
You succeed.
Cool.
Since this one is visible, you can actually use its sphere aura. All right, Mimi, you're up.
Sneeze won't come out.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh.
Never mind. I'ma keep moving. 15.
So you're going to keep moving to the west, to the left of the map?
Yes.
Okay.
With Ling.
With Ling. Ling, are you still going with?
Yep. I'm going with her.
All right. As you're walking past, this creature is listening. It's going to slash out.
I was trying to be quiet.
But it gets an attack of opportunity as you go past it. I mean, you're
It's my
not
boobs.
visible, but...
It's my boobs.
Well, this would actually be against the Ling, because technically you're still within range, technically.
Oh.
I left.
It's a disadvantage. Disadvantage.
Ling, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my titties is alerting the me locks.
15?
15 misses.
Okay. You
Oh,
managed to get by.
all right.
This thing is starting to look around and get, like, frustrated and pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Good, as it should.
Yeah. Especially if my idea works.
Yeah.
We need y'all to head out.
Ling, you are up next.
Okay. From having the mean locks up close, how is there a place where I could place a vial of acid? Where it, like, is there maybe joints somewhere where that might fit in, or is it just like a hard chitinous shell all the way around, impenetrable?
I mean, it's not impenetrable. Everyone's got weak points, but it's not like there's like a random cup area where it'll stay. It's not like it has like
Nowhere I could, like,
super
wedge
shallow
it?
collarbones, huh?
Know where I could wedge it on their body?
Not really.
I'll roll.
I mean, it's not like it's wearing
okay.
armor. It's a built-in
Yeah.
natural armor. It's not like there's a spot where
Yeah.
you can like shove it in its outfit.
Okay. How do I do this? I don't.
Yeah, and honestly, looking at it, it doesn't even have like a heavy like. It's not like it has like a turtle shell breastplate kind of thing. It's just like
Yeah. Bug.
bug. It's a bug. It's
I'm trying not to break
let me.
break invisibility.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
There's not really a spot where you can wedge anything in there.
Well, I figured maybe like behind the antenna where its neck meets its back looks like it, but
it's also like thrashing its head around because it's trying to
This is true.
sniff you guys out. It's not like it's just perfectly standing still.
Do I break invisibility? I don't know. I'm gonna just roll. Nope. I'm just gonna stick with Mimi. I'm gonna keep carrying her 15 feet southwest towards the where I can see the cave goes a little bit further.
Are you going to the wall or are you ducking down towards the southwest?
Straight southwest.
So 5, 10, 15. 15. Keith? Are you taking Keith? Keith is technically part of Mimi's turn.
I mean, if you'll allow it, yes, I will take Keith. We're all trying to stay together and move away. If not, then Keith stays behind.
I'll allow it.
Okay,
it.
cool.
You're
He's a
taking
little
Keith
guy.
along.
Isn't he wrapped around your ankle right now anyway?
No, he's at her feet, and she's just kind of been kicking him.
Oh,
along
I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's like you're taking turns dragging each other, but that's not how it happens in reality, which is why I'm like, no.
Yeah. And I'll just have an acid vial out in case. That's my turn.
It is now this Meanlock's turn. This Meanlock, where's the drift globe?
The drift globe should be 2 spaces left from Renji and 1 space down. That's where I was when I activated it. And then if I get outside of 60 feet of it, it will drift towards me.
You get what?
If I go outside of 60 feet of it, it comes with me.
I don't think you're there yet. It's 45.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
All right.
I keep it with me, but it's kind of a shining beacon of where exactly I am.
This Meanlock here starts to look around and is kind of like gnashing and is pissed. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going after Kindle. Seven. Oh, what? No, it's fine. 7.
No.
Yeah, it does. Cool. These guys are super effective. Renji?
So, motherfucker behind me just tried to go at me, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Who is now visible.
Yes.
But I still have a fucker in front of me that's still visible, correct? You know what? Fuck it.
The one in front of you is invisible. The one behind you hit somebody? No, that one came from the other corner. Okay, I'm just making sure. Yes, he is visible.
So the one by the entrance, the one I threw the dart at, like at the beginning, invisible or visible?
Invisible.
I'm just
not
gonna
succeeded in hitting anybody.
I'm just gonna try and attack the one by the entranceway first.
Okay.
Act. Ooh. 17.
It hits.
10 points of slashing.
Yeah, how do you want to do that?
Just a quick slash, like right down the middle of its face. Just.
Yeah, does dead.
Um. Flurry of blows. Attack the visible one behind me.
Okay.
That's a natural 2 for the first one, so no. No. And that's a 18 on the second.
18's gonna hit, yeah.
Punch you right in this face for a total of 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yep. Just a straight.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Top of the round, it is Kindle's turn. You saw the one that you could hear creeping next to you. Renji suddenly turns around and slashes, hits nothing, and then comes down from the top and slices. And you watch as visibly appearing, a mean lock falls into 2 pieces next to you on the ground. It's gross.
Ugh.
But there's another one near you, and it's trying to hit you.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit that one. He thinks he's gonna hit me. I'm gonna hit him back. And I'm going to. What am I going to do? I'm gonna shock and grasp this motherfucker.
Okay.
Thank you. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Is a D8. 2 points of shocking damage.
There's no plus to it?
No.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action. Hell yeah, let's go. Where is it? I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care. I'm gonna use this a leveled spell because this is a part of my bonus action. I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself
Okay.
and breathe fire.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So that's gonna be a spell slot. Do I need to roll my d20?
Roll to hit or roll damage for. Wait, is it a save?
It's a
or
leveled
is it...
spell.
Okay.
It's automatic. So
it's an automatic.
Sorry, it's a DC 13 dex.
Thank you.
Sorry. My brain is not working tonight.
Is anyone's 7.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's going great for me, guys.
Let's go. Okay. So that's 3d6 damage.
Lovely. I'm excited for this.
That's 6 points of damage. And I'm gonna choose fire damage. Because duh.
Yeah, of course. Obviously.
And can you even use any other type of damage with Dragon's Breath?
Yes.
Yes.
I know you can, but can you specifically?
Yes.
Can the fire genasi. Slash.
Yes, she just chooses not to. AKA I choose not
Is it
to.
is it the fire genasi who can't do it, or is it the arsonist? I mean
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes? So she's just gonna do that thing where it's gonna slash and she just goes and just breathes freaking fire in its face.
Oh yeah. It's singed. It is singed.
That's all I will do.
All the hairs on the spiny hairs on the back are like little candles. It's just
Yes,
like that,
it went.
they have that slight. Some of them are on fire, and some of them
Yeah.
have like that burning ember on the end. Mhm.
Yes. It goes.
Yes. You see his little mouth is just like.
That's all I will do.
It is this Meanlock's turn. This Meanlock is going to swipe out. Nope. It's going to disengage. And it's going to tuck 5, 10, 15, 20 right behind this pillar. And
Attack of opportunity.
It disengaged.
Ah.
So I don't think Renji has the ability to go around that. I don't know. Okay. So it disengaged, so it does not, and it looks like it's more hiding from the light of the orb, but it's tucked around this column here. And that is its turn. Renji, real quick, make me a perception check.
Natural 20 for 26.
It's fucking with something on this post. It looks like it's scrambling for something. And then you can see, with your natural fucking 20. Where is it? Here it is. You can see that it's pulling out like a box with a little T-looking shape on the top that has like a wick that's going around and wraps around that moss-covered column. And you can see barely under some of the moss looks to be long wax cylinders.
Okay.
Next up is Mimi's turn.
I'm
But you are aware of
skedaddling.
that.
Alright, alright, guys. About to blow
me
this
here.
whole place.
I'm skedaddling.
You're still skedaddling?
Ling
Yeah.
whispers to Mimi as she moves away. Leave me here.
Okay.
So you're just moving by yourself now?
Yeah. Just kind of into that hallway section,
5, 10,
but not the whole.
15.
Just like
You have your full movement now, but you do not have to use all of it.
I just want to go here,
Oh, okay.
and I want Keith to be
And-
with me.
I assumed. At this point, I just assume Keith's coming.
Keith is coming, yes.
All right. Are you
With
doing
me.
anything else?
I'm waiting for Ling's cue.
Okay.
Hmm.
It is Ling's turn next.
Right. Crap. My thing froze. Hang on just a second. Reboot. Oh, come on. Load. Okay.
Sir
here we go.
Ling Damascus III has connected to the server.
65. Okay. I don't have any damaging spells. Considering this place is like fully lit up right now, can I see that Meanlock across the room that's straight across from me?
It's right under a drift globe. Yeah.
No, not the one it's up by Kindle under the drift globe. The one that's stuck behind the pillar.
No, it would be tucked down and in the shadow as much as possible.
Okay.
The way the drift globe is, it's so bright, it's causing really steep shadows. It's ducked down, it's hidden behind the pillar and a whole bunch of tall tables. I don't think you'd have, if you had any line of sight of it, it would have 3/4 cover at the least.
Crap, I really can't get to it. Shit. I'm not used to not fighting.
It's also considered a small fae, which is why I've always found the size of their icon so interesting.
Renji, did you say anything about that mean lock
Um,
out loud?
no, I don't. No, he would have. He would have said something like, me and Locke at the pillar fucking with something. Fuck with it first, please.
Okay. If that is the case, then I'm going to dash my full 60 feet around coffin there. I think that's 60. Yeah, 30 times 2. And then... Fuck, that was an action! Hang on. It's frightened. I'm going to channel divinity and abjure enemy. That's wait, no, is that the action or is that the bonus action? I have 2 of them. Sorry, hang on. Oh, never mind. That's my action one, not my bonus action one. Fuck. Bonus action. Hang on. Sorry, I am not used to.
No, you're good.
Shield of Faith on Kindle. You have a +2 to your AC, and a shimmering arcane field pops up around you. Ling goes visible. Just looks at that mean lock and says, "Bring it, bitch." That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. Next up is this mean lock, and it is going to try and attack Kindle again, but it's also starting to get like a little. It's noticing that they're starting to get outnumbered, which is not somewhere they like to be.
Yeah.
And it's directly under the light, so 15.
15. Yeah. That is.
With your +2? Okay. You take 4 points of slashing damage,
Ouch.
and I need you to make a con save.
Oh, great. Con save. Okay. Okay. 19.
You succeed. You can feel it tear into you, and you also get that feeling of like your joints are locking up, and you're able to shrug that off and push through it.
Cool.
Renji, you are up next.
Right. I'm going over to this bastard here.
Mm-hmm.
And just a regular attack.
Okay.
16
Hits.
11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Flurry of blows. I believe this is the last one that I can do. No. But yeah, no, it's 3 out of 4. So flurry of blows again. First, that's cocked. 17 on the first.
That hits.
18 on the second.
That hits.
All right. "17 points of bludgeoning damage from the 2 strikes.
How do you want to do this?
Just for
Oh, okay.
flavor, I kind of want to kick its arms away from whatever it was messing with, and then just upward strike, slice it down the middle, like up its face down the middle as it just.
The apparatus of the mouth splits and cracks open as your blade comes up it, and it just falls backwards. The piece of the box now on the ground at its feet, or on the ground by the pillar.
Do I have time to pick that up very quickly?
Sure.
Yeah, picking that up, and
I mean, it's still attached to the pillar. There's it's attached with like twine.
severing the twine and picking it up. Yep.
So you have enough to pick it up, but you won't have time to like sever or anything.
Okay. Then. Yeah, then that's my turn.
All right, Kindle, you are up next.
Okay. Again, this mother trucker. I'm going to
Watch your profanity.
I'm gonna cast my cantrip. Firebolt. I'm just gonna go.
All right.
Now 14
Misses.
I'm not
Yes.
doing well on this.
It just misses. It's okay, neither am I.
I already used up all my inspiration. And even then I don't have really I only have 1 second level spell slot left, so that's all I'm gonna do.
Dragon's Breath is a concentration, isn't it?
I don't know.
You can continue to use it for up to a minute every round, right?
But you have to use your action to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. No. Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay. If you want to say that you kept doing Dragon's Breath because you did not know that it was,
I
you
mean,
could have done that instead because that's just
if
like a
you-
rules thing because it is a concentration, right?
it is concentration.
Okay. That lasts
Okay.
up to how long?
A minute, I think.
Yeah. So since you did not know how that rule works, it's not utilizing a spell slot. It's just you roll. You
Okay.
use an action to attack again, so forcing them
Okay.
to make the saving throw.
It's
again.
a dex save of 13.
Okay. Now.
No. All right. Let's see.
Get to
14
it.
points.
14 points.
14 points of
All right.
fire damage.
That's 9, right? 23 minus 14 is 9.
Correct.
Yes.
Math. All right. You, sir, are dead. Mimi, you're still invisible. You're the only one. You and Keith are vibing in your invisibility.
Yeah. Well, the what's his thing is so far away.
What would you like to do?
He's so far away, and I feel safe.
Stay safe.
Dang, he's really far away, huh? How many feet away is he? I can use the ruler.
Can.
50.
Oh my gosh. I have just the thing.
And you just have line of sight. That pillar does not block your view. I'm reading that right.
I'm going to cast Crown of Madness. That is a
Nice.
wisdom save of 13.
I love it.
So
I'm just going to point out, because I love using Crown of Madness. Crown of Madness is really good if they have somebody else on their side, near them to attack for you. Because Crown of Madness, like, if they don't have any targets that you can dictate within their reach to hit, they can act as normal. So if he had, like, one of his buddies right next to him, it's a great move.
Well, I don't have anything else with the range, so can I make him attack the wall?
Sure!
You can also move 20 feet forward and get any spells that have a 30-foot range.
I guess.
He can also attack the wall.
Very true.
It'll stop him from attacking my friends? Or will he start attacking my friends once? You know what?
It is a concentration. It is a concentration. So they have to attack someone of your choice is how it's I think it's like a creature of your choice. So a wall's technically not a creature, but Moss is living, so we'll go for it. I guess.
Might attack the moss.
Unless there is not a creature that you would deem as an enemy within their reach. If there's not a creature within their reach, they act as normal. They can attack whoever they want until somebody else comes within melee range that you perceive as a threat. Then they attack that thing.
Okay.
It's like a remote control for your arms.
Okay. Well, just because you gave me permission, I'll make them attack the wall if they save. If they fail their wisdom save. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hold on, let me check something really quick. I don't. Oh, it's a perception check. I just remember seeing wisdom. Never mind. The one time I roll well. I'm so sorry, my love.
Next person.
Thing.
Okay. I'm going to run right up to it under my drift globe.
Oh, okay.
And how do you want to do this? I'm going to I'm gonna grab out my battle axe and give it a swing.
Alright. Swing away.
Actually,
you're technically flanking with it now. Or flanking it now.
hang on. I just want to read something right quick. Okay, I can splash. Okay, so instead of using my axe,
I would like opinions real quick.
Yes.
Now that I'm thinking. Mimi's still invisible.
Is she? She cast the spell.
But she was invisible before she cast the spell.
Correct.
It's a save, which technically wouldn't be a advantage disadvantage thing, but it doesn't know the spell's coming because Mimi's invisible. Would it have disadvantage on that wisdom save? I'm honestly asking opinions here.
I think it would, because it would have no idea where the hell it was coming from.
Yeah, they'd have no idea a spell is coming if they're invisible.
I'm perfectly okay with that if that is the rule going forward, but I don't think that's mechanically how it's supposed to work.
I know, that's why I'm curious as to opinions on how we should roll with that.
What's done is done.
I honestly think that the save mechanic for spells and attacks are underpowered compared to attacks because they don't get crits, they don't get bumps or anything. So yeah, give him disadvantage.
It's okay.
I was actually just thinking about this last night. If we're okay, so this goes into exactly what I was just about to say. For spell attacks, if they save or if they have to roll a save, since they don't get any boosts, they on a 1 they should get double damaged, just like as if an attack rolled a 20. Because
that's how that's something that I do when it comes to saves. And then you get extra like cool shit when it comes to if you roll a natural 20.
Cool. Yeah.
So Mimi, it's now punching the wall. So Ling, then I guess that's another reason for you to have advantage. It's not paying attention to anyone else. It's punching the wall.
In that case, I'm just literally going to walk up to it, take the vial of acid, and pour it on its head.
Okay. Is that a save? It doesn't matter. It would be a deck save.
Technically, it's an attack.
Okay, it's an attack with advantage.
Technically. No.
Just punching the wall.
That's a natural 20.
Hey.
With advantage, right? I rolled 2.
Yeah, because it's punching the wall. It's not paying any attention to anyone else.
Critical acid damage. Awesome. Okay, so that is super cocked. Oh, that was a journey. Low damage. 2, 4, 8. Do I get any plus? 8 points of acid damage. I rolled 2 2s.
So close. It's so close.
Bonus action. What can I do with my bonus action? Go away.
You
That's
have
2 weapons. I don't have 2 weapons.
Oh, it's not a weapon attack. You can't smite it.
I was thinking about that. No, I really can't do anything for bonus action that does damage. That's it.
It is
actually, if you'll allow me, I'll go ahead and reach up and grab my drift globe. So it's
I'll let you grab your drift globe. This pathetic thing is punching the wall. It is slowly it's starting to eat into its brain. It is not good. It is that creature's turn.
As I do that, I just go yoo-hoo. See if it'll attack me.
It can't unless it succeeds against the Crown of Madness.
The wall. To the window. To the wall.
And it rolled a 2.
Till the acid run down my balls.
So it's now using its action to stomp at the moss at its feet. It's very mean moss. Mean moss. Reggie, put this thing out of its misery.
So, should I just put this thing out of its fucking misery then?
If you don't, I expect the cat to. Something's putting this thing out of its misery.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna roll an impulse. I'm gonna roll something here. Evens, I put it out of its misery. Odds, I let the cat do it.
The cat or Kindle.
Please, for the love of God, I want the cat.
Get that. How do you want to do this?
I wanted the cat to do it too, but it rolled a 14. Honestly, I'm just gonna throw like a dart at this fucker's head. Just just
roll with advantage.
Oh yeah,
it's too busy fighting the floor.
Oh, thank God for that. It has a natural 4. Um, 15.
Yeah, it hits. Just
Oh, just for flavor, I just want to throw it, and as this punch of the wall goes to the back of its head and actually pins the head to the wall, just.
and it's not even the wall anymore because it lost so many hit points. It's been like fighting the floor, and so it's just like, and it just stops. Head spiked to the ground. No longer moving.
Looks at everyone. Shall we leave?
Let's.
What's over there?
What? Oh, yeah. What's the box I have currently?
Oh, did you detach it from the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a trigger. It's a pump trigger.
They were gonna blow the mine.
Cool, we can do that on the way out.
Yes, agreed.
We can't.
Why?
Just holds up the box with no wires attached to it.
Oh.
Yes,
Wow.
and
But it needs to be attached.
Renji, what are our specialties?
You know, I've been asking myself that the same question.
Fire Genasi. She make things go boom if we want. I'm pretty sure.
Mimi, can we all regroup, please, wherever you are?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Okay. Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
How
Are
is
you
everybody?
okay?
Who needs healing?
Wait,
just
can I
a
even
little
move?
scratched.
You know what? Fine, we're out of
Yeah,
combat.
done.
I'm coming all the way back. Screw it.
I'm a wee bit hurt, but
Yeah, done.
Mimi, as you're walking back, just make a perception check for me, please. And that disadvantage is gone as that nagging feeling in the back of your mind has dissipated.
Yay,
Okay, well, that's
thank
a
God.
7. So
It's a very dark cave. Actually, you would have advantage though because it is super dark. No, wait, the
Would
drift boat's still running.
I was gonna say, I have an hour of sunlight in my hand right now.
Yep. I thought it was off. It's not.
No, I'm going to keep it for that hour until we get out. Kindle also has that shield for the next 10 minutes.
Thank you.
I'm casting healing word on Renji.
I already healed everybody, though.
He just said that he was.
Yeah, and I went tap done. I healed them both to max. I have 20 hit points just to give out for free.
Then never mind.
The only problem is I can't heal you.
Cool.
Yeah, that doesn't end well.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why I was like, yeah, keep going, stay safe. I can heal everybody else, but I can't heal you.
Renji, since you noticed it in the first place, make a perception check for me.
that is what's my perception again? 19.
As you gather with your friends and you look around the room, you take note of the other pillars in the room, and there's more of that wax cylinder underneath some of the moss on some of the other pillars in the room.
Are there boxes attached?
Yes. You also notice, as you were in that further down, you notice that towards the south wall where you couldn't see before, but now that you guys have stepped further into the room and it's more lit, you notice piles of remains, decades old, piled in the corners on the south wall. Clothing, boots, rusted blades, splintered bows and arrows, and an extra little shine in one of the rusted, destroyed hilts.
Be right back, folks. Yeah,
No
I'm
one
gonna
goes
head
anywhere alone. I walk with you.
go to the wall.
All right. You notice the piles of bodies and what looks like was probably a couple of rusted blades in destroyed scabbards and hilts, and one hilt that looks like it's partially damaged just from age, but the blade underneath it looks very intact.
I'll pick it up and unsheath.
Real quick, I'm just gonna switch to just the computer sound, just so we have a little bit more here. And so I can find the right. You pull it out, and it is a very nice blade.
Is it European style or is it my style?
Um, it's more European style, but the balance of it is very comfortable to you.
Is it a short sword or a long sword?
Short sword.
Okay.
I will find my fucking window. I swear to God.
Out of the 20 you have?
Shush. Swear to God, I had it.
Which one's playing the music?
Huh?
Which one's playing the music?
Which one is playing the music? Of my tabs? All of them.
That's
Dick. Where did it go? Make a perception check as well as you're just looking around while I do my own looking around. But I swear I fucking had this thing pulled up and I was so ready. Made sure I wouldn't goddamn lose it, and I fucking lost it.
That was a journey. 15.
15. You also notice within this pile of treasure about 50 gold pieces. Threw out some of it.
Okay. I shall add that and distribute later.
What is it you're looking for?
I lost a magic item I was trying to keep the track of.
Oh.
Oh no.
I think this was the one. I think this is the one.
As soon as you let me know the magic item, I'm gonna have to dip because it is 5:20 in the morning.
Oh
Very
yeah.
late for all of you.
Oh shit! I just really did not realize how late it was. I am so
It's
sorry.
like I need to go to bed.
It's
I got
late.
school early in the morning.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not funny. I've got school.
Got school.
Yes. It is a sword. You would not know what it is, but for the sake of your records, unless somebody here has identified.
Nope.
Okay. Just for the sake of your records, though you do not know what it is right now, make sure you make note of that. It is a sword of wounding.
I have expertise in Arcana. Would that help him?
That would not make it. Well, Renji, would you show them the blade?
Yeah, I would.
Make an Arcana check.
Okie dokie. Arcana.
If anyone else wants to make a perception check in this room, they can.
Nope, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done.
Wow. I saw that. That was dirty.
Oh.
I did not see that because I was looking at the wrong page.
Yeah,
I'm
that was-
sorry.
that was dirty.
No, you don't know what it is.
Mighty fine sword you got there. Actually, no, I rolled a 1. Mighty fine fork you got there.
You okay, Ling?
Apparently not. I'm so upset.
I'm gonna give you this because I believe in failing up. Reggie, you turn around and you're like, does anyone know what this is? And Ling goes over to be like, oh sure, let me help, and trips.
Appropriate, especially for this town. Appropriate.
You feel like you get caught in something as you're walking through the piles of dead.
Yeah.
And you look down, you're like, what the hell? And there's like a band like stuck to your foot, holding like what looks like goggles.
Oh. I'll pick them up and take a look.
They're very nice looking goggles.
I'm gonna have to head off. It is early.
Okay.
Yeah.
But love your faces.
Night night, loves.
Oh boy.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed, just do an arc. No. Okay, I'm fucking done. Good night. I love you all. Bye.
What just happened? What just happened?
They had to go.
Oh, they rolled a 7.
Oh no.
Sweetie.
Oh.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh. I kind of also need to go.
Same.
So I have class at 9 in the morning, and I
Oh,
take
yeah.
a half an hour to get to school.
Yeah, that's totally fine. We'll cut it here. We'll come back. Just know that you guys found a sword of wounding, a set of goggles. I'm gonna work on putting this up on our site, on our YouTube. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, it was fun as always.
Sheesh.